How many times have you been asked to step up to the grill just to find out you've bitten off a little too much than you can chew? This happened to me the first time I decided to grill tri-tip. Now, I had grilled for my father-in-law and my wife's family in the past: hamburgers, hot dogs, ribs, carne asada, chicken, hot links, you name it. But I had never attempted a tri-tip. One day my father-in-law went out of his way and bought some tri-tip and asked me to grill it. Now, my ego got the best of me that day, and I was very arrogant not to research how to prep and grill tri-tip. So let's just say my end result was a very dry, not so good tri-tip. But that's why I'm here today, to show you how to achieve a nice, juicy, tender tri-tip. Now, the materials and the steps you'll need will follow. You will need cooking spray, tri-tip seasoning, thermometers, tongs, foil tray, cutting board and a sharp knife, latex gloves, hairnet, hat, apron, heavy-duty aluminum foil, tri-tip, of course, a grill, and a source of heat. Now, for this video, this is just a tabletop tailgating grill. You can use any kind of grill, whatever you have, propane, Santa Maria grill, whatever it is. That's your preference. It doesn't matter for this technique. You can use any kind of source for heat too. I like to use oak wood, but you can use mesquite, you can use charcoal, whatever you're liking. I tend to find oak wood working the best because it gives the meat a real bold flavor. Now you're going to attend to the grill. Clean the grill, get it ready, apply charcoal, get your propane going, apply oak wood, because that's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes for it to achieve the temperature you want and for the charcoal or whatever it is you're using to reach the temperature you need it to be at. While that is going on, you want to remove your tri-tip from its packaging and the refrigerator. You want your tri-tip to sit out for about 20 to 30 minutes in order to be about room temperature. Then you're ready to marinate it or season it, whichever one you prefer. Now we're going to do a dry rub today. We're going to use heavy-duty aluminum foil. You want it about 3 to 4 inches longer than the tri-tip. You're going to grab your cooking spray and you're going to spray down the foil before applying the meat. Go ahead and apply the meat after the spray. You're going to sprinkle seasoning all over the meat until you cover one side. Flip it over and repeat on the other side. Now you want to look for which side has more white of the for the fat. That's going to be your indicator on how you're going to set it on the grill. You want the fat to be on top, sitting on the grill, so the juices melt down when heat is applied. Once you have seasoned, you're ready to wrap it in foil. Now I like to wrap my tri-tip in foil because it tends to keep a lot of the juices intact when grilling. A lot of people sear it first and tend to do it that way. I find this technique to be really helpful and it works a lot. And if you haven't cooked tri-tip and not an expert at it, this is a great way to keep the juices in. At this time, I like to check the grill and see what temperature it's at. You want it at about 350 degrees. That is when you're ready to set your tri-tip on top of the grill. Let your tri-tip sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. After that, use your tongs and flip it. Let it sit for about 20 minutes now. Now, a lot of people think this is a cardinal sin, but this is really going to help you out in the long run. You're going to grab your thermometer and you're going to stick it at the thickest point in the meat, somewhere in the middle. You want it about 75% in so it gets a good reading. Now, if you ask me, tri-tip should be served medium rare, but a lot of people like it medium well or well done. So we're going to shoot for this for 135 to 145 degrees Fahrenheit. This will ensure us a nice medium rare, almost medium well tri-tip. Now, once our thermometer indicates that we've reached that temperature, you're ready to remove the tri-tip, but we're not done yet. Once we remove the tri-tip, we're going to remove the foil from it, and we're going to let it sear straight on the heat for about 5 minutes on each side, kind of to keep everything intact and to give it closure. Once we've done that, we're going to remove it from the grill again, and we're going to let it sit in the foil pan. You want it to sit for about 15 to 20 minutes to let the juices settle. You want the juices to settle, especially when you've got it off the grill and you seared it. Now that's going to ensure that the juices stay in and equaled on every side. The next thing you're looking for is the markings on the tri-tip once you've let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes. You're going to grab your cutting board and your sharp knife, and now you're ready to cut the tri-tip. A tri-tip should be cut against the grains. That means you're looking at those fine marks on the tri-tip. So if the marks are running from north to south, you're going to cut that tri-tip east to west, starting at one point and working your way back. If the lines run from east to west, you're going to cut that tri-tip north to south. Again, starting from one end and going vice versa. Now you're ready to serve your tri-tip, whether on a sandwich with barbecue, on a salad, or just plain on a dish. Whichever one you decide, it's up to you. So bon appetit, don't be afraid, and show everybody now that you're a grill master.